I've been in business 15 years.
She's quizzing you to see if you answered correctly.
Yeah. 15 years.
Okay, so you previously, David was a brand standard inspector, a laundry designer.
A laundry design inspector as well.
Laundry design.
Is that like your laundry room?
Laundry plants, dry cleaning plants, commercial laundries, hospital laundries, hotel laundries, laundries.
That's pretty cool. Okay. And your spouse is Lisa, who is a chiropractor and an RN specializing in labor and delivery.
Oh, wow.
And tell us about your kids. You have 2 boys.
Correct. David and Eric. And they're both up on, well, one of them is up north and then one of them is in Colorado.
Awesome.
And then I have 3 stepchildren through Lisa, which is my stepdaughter Clarissa, stepdaughter Christina, and then my stepson Danny.
Awesome. And you have grandkids, right?
4.
Grandpa Dave.
Grandpa, at 60, standing strong.
Okay, and I see you have 2 pets, or 2 Aussies. What are their names?
Rocky and Pepper.
Awesome. And then a cat named?
Charlie.
Okay, David's hobbies and interests are music. We all know that, and salsa dancing, right? And what else? Anything else?
That's pretty much, that keeps me busy enough.
David lives in Athens, and he has been in the city for 4 years. Tell us about, what is your burning desire?
My burning desire is to, it's to promote the business to where I become fully entrepreneur and just run it as a business owner, operating on its own, and with the focus on helping others with that communication of findings.
Awesome. And tell us something nobody knows about you.
I think I mentioned this before, but a lot of people outside in my adult years now don't know that when I was much younger, I came out in a movie.
You came out in a movie?
That came out in the theaters.
Okay.
So I was a musician with my dad, and we were playing in a band in a little club in the West Side. And then they shot somebody, and I was in a drug-related kind of crime, but I was in a movie.
That's cool. Okay, what is your key to success?
It's going to have to be just exceed in everything that we do. I like to do everything with a high quality standard, and that's just, just in everything that we try to do.
Awesome. Very good. All right, everybody. David Monsivais.
All right, guys. So, Monsivais inspections, there's a few little things. Embark on a journey of discovery. So, we mentioned my wife Lisa, that's me and my wife Lisa there. We like to have fun. We like to go on annual cruises that's specific to dance-related salsa, Latin dance type of cruises. And so we get to dress up and role play, and every day it's a character day. So she's literally changed my life because I came from a pretty rough background. Those are my puppies right there, Rocky and Pepper. So Rocky is the little guy in the back. He's a mini Aussie. Pepper, she's up front. She's also a full Aussie. And then that's my little Charlie. He's like my indoor guy. Again, a passion of mine is music. Looks like I don't know how to music. So when it comes to, I don't like skip those pictures. I don't know how to go back. Oh, read this. There we go. I'll let you guys take a look at that. There we go. So I like to volunteer out here at North Rock Church. I do still do gigs out with friends in different bands and venues outside, but not that often anymore. Only when it's fun. I can take my wife. I can take friends. I don't really do any type of private gigs that require me to go solo or I can't take the guests or anything. I already have a job. I like to do that as a passion for fun. So I also play guitar. I play multiple instruments, bass, and my main instrument is drums. So, I don't know if this is going to go in or not. So when it comes to your home's safety and value, would you choose a surface level glance or a deep revealing inspection.
Deep revealing.
All right, consider a foundation crack. Okay, would you prefer a quick visual check or an in-depth analysis using altimeter zip level technology?
Naked eye.
Ensuring accurate diagnosis. That's right.
Beyond the naked eye.
Beyond the naked eye.
Trying to see the delays here.
You're the one that put in all the
I know.
Fancy transitions. Are they gonna bounce in from the left? Remember those?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a slow connection, but nothing's happening.
Is it
Oh, there we go.
There it is, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
3 common home foundation types.
Don't be gentle.
So there are 3 main foundation types. We're going to have full basement, crawl space, and concrete slab. So there, that's a Gerber type crawl space there. That's like that would be considered. You can do full basement in those because you're like in a Gerber type foundation. This is what we find a lot in San Antonio, like in your 210 areas. That's a crawl space. Usually those older homes where they're on a pier and beam are considered pier and beams. And then that's going to be we need some improvements here. Technology here. Okay, so that's going to be a slab on grade. That's going to be a concrete slab on grade. Now, with slab on grade, you're going to have different types. You're going to have different types of reinforcement. You're going to have slab on grades that are on slope lots, on flat lots. You're going to have different types of reinforcement. You're going to have post tension. So all of these types of foundations we check or inspect. So let's see the transition here. So we include a random elevation reading of the foundation with an altimeter zip level on all types of foundations. So let's see what that does. I hope this works. Well, I guess it didn't work.
FYI, videos do not work on it. If you've got a video, it's not.
Okay, so what this was, that's called an altimeter. What I do is I'll set that up, I'll create a benchmark somewhere where I'm going to call this particular area, the center of the room here, 0. I'm going to 0 out here. I'm going to take that gadget and I'm going to take it randomly. This is the perimeter of the house here, this rectangle, and we have rooms in here. I'm going to take it to different portions of the house, and that instrument there is going to give me readings. That reading there is showing that I got a negative 0.4 of an inch negative slope at that wall.
That's a bad thing.
So that means
Not necessarily. So what we find to be substantial is going to be a finding of an inch variance in a 20-foot span. Now, even though that those spans sometimes exceed that number, doesn't necessarily automatically say that that's a foundation problem, because total tilt or settlement can occur, and in some cases I've seen houses that the whole foundation that you saw has settled like this 3 inches. So long as the entire concrete settles like this, it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's called settlement. It's called shifting, right? But if it's deflected, if you have deflection, meaning that this plane here now is twisted, or we got sagging, or we got heaving, sagging, or twisting, then that's deflection. That's going to be different than settlement. Now we have a different type of problem. However, we always suggest that we take it to the next level when we find a reading that exceeds 1 inch in a 20-foot span. So these were some really cool videos to see too. So this home was listed in 210 as a new foundation. It's been totally redone to the studs with new foundation. That's what we found under there. And if you were to see this video play, you could see me pull that wood apart, and it's all termite infested.
Oh, no way.
As there's other ones that those videos there, you can see that new foundation that they're claiming just crumbles. If you can see, they got a new beam at the bottom, calling it a new foundation, but look what's up on top. Everything is termite damage there. Absolutely no integrity. So this was going to be another video too. So you know what that is right there? This was that same house. This house was so infested with termites. Do you guys know that how it started? Those downstairs start growing in those caverns from the ground up. That's exactly what that is right there. Look at those termite tubes coming from the bottom in the ground. Subterranean termites that are working their way out.
That's horrifying.
Now this was a house again with a new foundation. So another tool that allows us to see beyond the naked eye is the FLIR thermal image camera that we use. Here's an actual cut out of one of my reports. Evidence of insulation, voids, missing insulation, or low insulation master bedroom. So what they did is they had some kind of a repair that they did there. Obviously, the insulation was disturbed when they got into the drywall. They went back, patched the drywall, and do you think they put that insulation back?
Doesn't look like
Now,
it.
would you be able to see that if you were to walk in that room and see?
No.
That? You wouldn't be able to see that. You would be able to tell. Okay. So this was going to be another video that showed that, but we're not going to be able to see it. So. That was it. So that was a garage that was converted into living space, right? And you see these houses where the garage was, now you see that they made some kind of living space, a room out of it.
Yeah. Missing all sorts of insulation.
It's just driving.
It didn't play the other one. But anyway, that video went into where you could see the TV wall and you wouldn't see anything there. You just see a wall. So the question here I get a lot on inspections is...
That was one of my inspections.
Yeah? Was it really?
Yeah, and Birdie.
No, that's in Stone.
Oh, I thought that was.
Yeah, that's in Stone. So do we get on roofs? Well, there you go. That's about 4 stories high, guys. Look at that foundation on the background. That's almost 1.5 stories of foundation. Then we have the first floor, we have the second floor, and then on top of the attic.
Oh, yeah.
No, there's no going on. Aquí hay. Aquí hay.
There you go.
Yeah. So I think the front of the
back.
I'm sorry, I probably have the front over here, but this is causing me some headaches. Okay, so this was a new construction home too. Again, imagine not doing an inspection and waiting a year. They forgot to come back and put the ridge caps. Look at that.
Wow.
So imagine coming back a year later, that house being foamed. I mean, it's not foam, but if those houses are foam like that, would you be able to tell? You wouldn't even be able to tell because you'd never see it. By the time that moisture goes to the foam somewhere else, you'd never see it. Again, the importance of why it's important. So what separates us from others, I'm sorry, I'm out of time on it. In the world of home inspection, it's not just about what you see, it's about it's about understanding what you don't see. In Monsivais inspections, you're choosing depth, precision, and superior inspection service. I missed it. So, professionalism and expertise, armed with a degree in construction technology, Monsivais inspections brings a high level of professionalism and expertise to every inspection, independence and integrity. Monsivais inspections operates with 100% independence, ensures impartial evaluations free from conflicts of interest. Local insight with a depth understanding of the local market, Monsivais inspection navigates the nuances of San Antonio real estate landscape depthly. Client satisfaction record, Monsivais inspections boast with a proven track record with satisfied customers, a testament to their commitment of excellence and client satisfaction. So I mentioned their degree with construction technology. Some of you guys know I built my own house. So that's where we were going to do the pre-pour, and then we kind of go on to some of the build there, and then more there, and then And then it goes blank. I blacked out a little bit more on the inside there. Just some of my flavors.
Charlie Brown.
I was gonna say Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown tree.
Charlie Brown tree. So I built that pool too. It's a backyard.
Wait, why is it red?
That's the house in your first slide.
Lighting inside it. That's the back side of the house, and that's the front side of the house. So the idea, you guys heard me say passion music. I met my wife dancing salsa music. She encouraged me to go to school and further my education after meeting her or after getting married and being with her. So I promised that I would build her a house at some point and that I would build her a dance floor. So the next picture wound up being, the idea was the dance floor here. Which is it gonna show or am I gonna pass it up? Here we go. So that was the design, and so we have parties up there, and that's where we dance the nights away.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'm actually working on a modification right now where I'm going to make that a music loft.
Wow.
And so Monsivais inspections, the gold standard in protecting your residential ground. Woo!